Welcome to Medical Mondays. I'm Matthew Bulow, aviation attorney over at Ramos Law. Each week, we're going to be breaking down FAA medical guidelines so pilots know exactly what to expect and how to protect their medical certificate. Welcome back to another edition of Medical Mondays. This week, we're going to be having a brief chat about a very important regulation for pilots. Title 14 of the Code of Federal Regulations, Section 61.15, specifically 61.15C and E. 61.15 applies to anyone holding a certificate under Part 61. So that includes just about any airman certificate and is not limited to the medical certificate. So this applies to those of you who are flying on BasicMed or sport pilot privileges too. 61.15 requires the immediate reporting, and immediate means within 60 days here, of any motor vehicle action. A motor vehicle action is defined in three ways. But really, the big two are under C1 and C2. C1 includes any conviction for the violation of either a federal or state statute relating to the operation of a motor vehicle while intoxicated or impaired. While it's not entirely clear, we have seen that guilty pleas, even without an associated conviction, such as a deferred adjudication or a deferred sentence, should also be reported promptly. C2 covers the cancellation, suspension, or revocation of a driver's license. And then C3 covers the denial of an application for a driver's license, which is really a rare fact pattern. Anyway, if your event falls into any of those three categories, then you must report to the FAA's Civil Aviation Security Division, not to CAMI or your AME. You may also have to report through your AME on your next Med Express, but 61.15 only requires a report to the Security Division. Now, when you report, the FAA has a convenient online portal where you can enter your email and they'll send you a fill-in-the-blank template to properly report that event. The FAA is going to want your name, address, date of birth, and airman certificate number, the type of violation, so whether it was a conviction, license action, whatever, the date of the conviction or administrative action, the state that holds the record, which is almost always the state where the offense occurred, and finally, a statement on whether this arose from a previously reported incident. Something worth noting here is that you must report each reportable event individually. The last question on the 61.15 template section addressing exactly that provides an opportunity to let the FAA know that they don't need to go digging around for a second alcohol event. Now, 61.15 reporting usually marks the beginning of a drug and alcohol case with the FAA, not the end. 61.15 reporting will often trigger requests for further information, letters of investigation, or even certificate action. So be prepared for a long journey when reporting past alcohol-related events. And if you think you might need help navigating 61.15 reporting and the medical certification process following a DUI or a similar alcohol-related event, give us a call. As always, like, comment, and subscribe, and we'll see you next week for another edition of Medical Monday.